I am so excited to share with you today how I plan my kosher meals for the week and Shabbat, what is my process to make sure I do not waste food, what recipe books I use, as well as how much does it really cost for a week of kosher grocery for a family of 5. Also, I will include how I find kosher food in non-specialized kosher groceries like Walmart, sharing with you the prices. I will also show you what to look for to make sure food is kosher in the store like Walmart, as well as I will give you a mini kitchen tour and the kosher meal plan and menu for the week. So let's jump into it. Before any kosher meal prep for the week, I will look into my fridge to see if there's anything that needs to be used rapidly and also to have an inventory of what I have. My second stop will be the 3 freezers, and if you want to see a complete tour of our Orthodox kosher kitchen and freezers, let me know in the comments below. After the freezers, I will finally go in the pantry as the items in the pantry have the longest shelf life. On the door I see I have enough Ziploc bag, cooking bags, and our brand new crock-pot liners since so many of you recommended them after seeing my after Shabbat routine video. Now that I know what food I need to use and what food I have, I will start my meal plan and build my menu for this week at Shabbat kosher meal prep. This week I feel like just sticking to what I know best, so I take out my magical kosher recipe book. In this binder I have all the recipes that are our family's favorite. When I open it, I have my grocery list already prepared, separated in fruits, veggies, sauce, spices, condiments, carb, protein, as well as extra. And of course, I have left a link in the description box if you want to print a copy for you too. My kosher book is separated in categories on top. And on the side of each category, it is separated in subcategories like dessert will be separated in frosting, cake, candies, so on and so forth. When I plan for my kosher dinners for the week, I flip through my kosher recipe book and take out the recipes I need for the meals of the week depending on what I have in the fridge, freezer, and pantry. When I plan my menus for the week, I always start with the meat as I find it guides the choice of side dishes. Then I choose the side dish and also the desserts. Once I have chosen all the recipes, I will look at the list of ingredients and see what I'm missing. For this chicken recipe, I'm missing soy sauce, ginger, and so I write them down on the shopping list in their respective categories. For the stuffed peppers recipe, I saw that I'm missing the bell peppers and the ground meat. I repeat the same process for all the recipes. Now that I am done, let's go shopping at Walmart. At Walmart, the entrance is near the fruits and veggies section, and usually any fruits and vegetables are potentially kosher, but many need specific verification process to make them fully kosher. For example, when I choose oranges, I make sure there are no small black dots as they can be a sign of fungus or insects. The pears only need a small washing, and I wish we could have audio, video, and olfactive recordings so you could smell them. They smell delicious. I will need 2 lemons for the fish recipes, and the way to pick the juiciest one is the rounder they are, the most juice they will liberate. I take a large bag of baby carrots, and of course they are kosher. You can see it by the OU sign on the corner. I will take them for snacks and lunch. I will take some zucchinis for my eggplant and grilled veggie pasta, and they are 90 cents a pound. String beans with fried onions are our go-to cold season side dish. I always watch for the expiration date on the package and see also if the beans are wet, as when they are wet, they will turn bad faster. I need eggplants for baba ganoush and grilled veggies and eggplant pasta, and to choose the right eggplant, I take the darkest and the one with the small belly button. Well, I don't know what it's called, but this thing here, the smallest it is, the tastier and delicious your eggplant will be. I need some bell peppers, and contrary to popular belief, there's a lot of time worms and insects inside the bell peppers. Usually a telltale sign are going to be holes around the surface or leaves or on top, just like this one. So this one I'm going to put it back, and I'm going to verify another package. And this one, when I look at it, this one is good, this one is also good, this one good, so it's coming home with us. I also need some spring onions for the chicken teriyaki, and as Orthodox Jews, we only eat the white part of the green onions, as the dark leafy part is often infested with insects that are difficult to see and difficult to remove. I will take coriander for my salmon recipe for Shabbat. It will take me a good 20 minutes to wash and check for bugs, but totally worth it for the taste, and it is $1.97 per bunch. I will take some celery for snacks and for Shabbat salads. I will need some Roma tomatoes. It's $1.97 per pound, which is pretty expensive for us, but I really need them for one of our salads and one of our weekday meals. We often use ginger to make ginger tea with lemon and honey during the cold season, and I need some for the chicken teriyaki recipe, but this ginger does not look super fresh and the knobs are dried up. But after digging for a little bit, I found 2 pieces and it was $2.28 per pound. We need sweet potatoes as a side dish for the chicken and also for Shabbat. And to be honest, I never tried sweet purple potatoes, so I'm definitely taking them home. Usually I cut them in pieces for Shabbat, and I will prepare them at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 40 minutes with salt, pepper, and garlic, and yum yum, it's so good. They were 97 cents per pound. I need some baby tomatoes, and I love these for snacks, but I'm taking a bigger container to make the tomato confit for Shabbat. They were $3.37 per container. I'm going to make spaghetti squash boats. They are so delicious, and if you want for me to do a full meal prep with all these recipes, let me know in the comments below. The mushrooms will be used in our eggplant and grilled veggie spaghetti. To make sure the mushrooms are kosher or bug-free, make sure that the skirt of the mushroom is closed and there is no space. We are super fortunate that in this particular Walmart there is a kosher meat section, so I'm going to look to see if I have ground veal and some whole chicken. So yay! They do have whole chicken, so I'm super excited. But when I pick them up, even though they are a super good price, $14.59, I would love to know, how much is a chicken in your part of the woods? Let me know in the comments below. So when I looked at them, as you can see, the wrapper was open, so it's a no-go for me. And they didn't have ground veal either, so I'm going to take some minced dark chicken to do my stuffed peppers for Shabbat. And instead of the whole chicken, for the family in need, we are going to prepare some chicken breasts. And if you ever wondered if it's really more expensive to have a kosher chicken versus non-kosher chicken, well, here they're about the same price. I'm low on some spices, so I need some smoked and hot paprika, as well as some crushed pepper. I don't know about you, but here the spices are so expensive. I would love to know, what's the price for these kind of packages in your part of the woods? I will also take some Asian pasta to go with our chicken teriyaki. For our hummus on Shabbat, we treat ourselves with infused garlic and basil olive oil. It is absolutely delicious, but super expensive at $8.97 for 250 milliliters. But totally worth it, it's for Shabbat. I will need also some pearl couscous, which are delicious. If you never try them, it's totally worth it. It's very simple to make. It's a little bit like a pasta. We serve it with fried onions and veggies as a side dish during the week, and sometimes as a cold salad for Shabbat. I need some breadcrumbs as well, and panko crumbs for my fish recipe, and for sushi this week, it is $5.97 per pack. I also need more tuna as it is a staple in our house and the children use it for lunch. And I don't know if I'm the only one, but I put back cans that are dented. Do you do that too? Or is it just me? It's one of my craziness? I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one. Let me know. Anyway, these cans were $2.27 per can and I took 5. I would love to know, what do you think it's going to cost me? Like, if you know or you have an idea how much it's going to cost for a weekly grocery trip at Walmart, please write it now. I would love to know. And the one who's going to be closest, I am going to offer them a coffee next week with pleasure. I also take some soup croutons. It's a family's favorite. And now I'm going to need some sauce. This sauce, the VH sauce, is so good, but I just heard it was not kosher anymore, so let me check. So turn the bottle, look. No, there's no more kosher sign, so unfortunately I have to put it back. So I will look later to find another kind of barbecue sauce for the chicken. I'm trying to cut down on coffee and caffeine in general, so I'm going to take some decaf. This is usually what I take at work. And I will also take this one. It's an amazing brand. It's Nabob. I use it in my French press for my Shabbat coffee. I need some soy sauce for the teriyaki and for the sushi. I would have preferred liquid aminos, but there was none, so we take what we can, especially that this one is kosher. I will take some snacks for the kids. These veggie straws and veggie chips are very nice, but we don't take OUD. We take Chalav Israel, which means that the milk is checked from the cow to the container. So I will try to find some, oh, there you go. I found some that are OU plain, which is Orthodox Union, and this one too. So I'm going to take 2 packs for the children's snacks. I also need some waffle mix to make breakfast for my kiddos, and this one looks so interesting as it has extra protein, but unfortunately it's not kosher. But I'm so happy to try Bob's Red Mill's pancake mix that is kosher. As you can see with the K inside the heart, it was $9.47. I also need some baking powder, and I'm always happy again to find it kosher here. We need some squeezable ketchup. In all honesty, I think I take the organic one just to make me feel better. But it is super expensive. It is $6.97 per bottle. Finally, I found the sauce section, and I'm so happy because I rarely find a Bullseye Old Hickory one. So I'm going to take one for sure. They are $2.27 a bottle. And the Kraft Barbecue is the best kosher barbecue sauce we've found so far. But if you know of another one, please let me know in the comments below. And they are only $1.67 per bottle. I need also some squeezable mayo. We always take the Hellmann's, but we didn't have any in our Walmart this week. So I'm going to try the seriously good Heinz mayo, and I'll let you know how it is. I need some sunflower oil, and I'm looking and I cannot find any of them. I found some canola oil, and here at the end I see that we have some olive oil, other canola oil, and then there's one lost bottle on top. It is a sunflower oil, but the issue is that this kosher sign is unknown to me, so I cannot take it because I don't know if it's a reliable Orthodox recognized kosher sign. So hey, I'm gonna take some canola oil to fry and also to put in my challah. And of course, if you want my challah recipe, I will link it in the description box below. It is delicious and so easy to make. It is literally foolproof. As a super treat, we are going to take some frozen French fries. These are delicious. They are McCain. They are OU kosher. They are super crispy, especially when we make them in the air fryer. I'm going to take also some eggs. I already have quite a bit, but I'm going to boil them to make snacks for the children. I don't know about you, but I always open the box. I look on top to make sure that the eggs are not cracked. And once that I've checked that, I'm going to flip the box and see if they have leaked. Here I don't see anything, so it's coming home with us. Walmart has an amazing dairy section, but again, because we don't eat OUD, we cannot take any of them. And if you want for me to explain to you what is OUD, the difference, and Chalav Israel, let me know in the comments below. I also needed some paper plate, and I know it's not the best solution to be environmental friendly, but to be honest, I'm a full-time working mommy, and sometimes I just don't feel like doing dishes at 10:30 at night. So I'm going to try these two brands because I don't really know them. The Chinet seems pretty good. And also I'm going to take the Great Value brand and I'll tell you which one is the best. Finally, I can go to the cash. And the truth is, the good thing about keeping kosher is that all the last minute treats and temptation near the cash, like candies and such, most of them are not kosher. So at least I'm saving myself from gaining a few pounds. And a bit better also for my pocket. In our grocery stores now, we have mostly self-checkout, so here we go. I don't know about you, but I have a love-hate relationship with these because I always have issues with things. They're not scanning or they do not even exist in the system. But again, maybe it's just me. So here we go, let's scan some more. After 20 minutes at the self-checkout, finally I can leave Walmart. I'm going to load everything in the car and then we're going to be able to see what is the end result, what we bought, what is the meal plan for this week, as well as what was the total for our grocery for the full week. I am finally home, so I'm going to be able to show you everything that we bought. So we have our kosher meal plan for the week. Sunday will be spaghetti squash boats. Monday we will have the marinated chicken breast with sweet potatoes and salad. Tuesday will be spaghetti with eggplant marinara and grilled veggies. Wednesday will be crispy fish with rice and salad. Thursday will be vegan meat taco night with salads and fries. And for Shabbat, it will be our Moroccan salmon, 7 salads, and stuffed peppers with grilled veggies and challah. And finally, for our Shabbat lunch, it will be, of course, our dafina, salads, and challah. As per the meal we are going to offer to the family in need, I've decided to prepare for them some beautiful chicken teriyaki. Also for breakfast, it will be a mix of eggs, waffles, smoothies, and cereals. Here is the moment you've been waiting for. Here is the grand total for this Walmart grocery haul for a week for our Orthodox family of 5, 283 cents. If you were the closest, I will contact you for you to claim your coffee on me as promised. Thank you so much for being here until the end. It means the world to me, and know that in my book, I find you amazing. To know that I was not alone, please write in the comments, I want to see more, so I know you were with me. I hope you will subscribe to our channel, all about the different facets of our Orthodox Jewish life. If nobody told you today, know that you are loved and you are perfect just the way you are. Until next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and don't forget to frum it up.